So, we drop points to second to bottom of the Premier League, a team that will be in a championship. It's the third championship team in a row to absolutely pop us, I wouldn't say Sheffield United popped us, but you get the gist, bruv. That the third championship team in a row we've struggled against. We're at home as well today. It's nothing short of an embarrassment. And anyone that sits there and defends this have got no respect for this football club, got no respect for themselves, and I honestly, I just don't get it. I don't see what more is it going to take. What more does this manager have to prove? What more do these players? Well, obviously, everyone knows the players shit. What more does this manager have to prove that he is not good enough for the job? He's not that guy. He is not that guy. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. He is not good enough for Manchester United. We're getting popped off the park by championship teams. Championship teams. Do you know what I mean? It's true. It's fucking disgraceful, mate. He's doing basic shit. Like, the players on the pitch, yeah, that they don't look like they've down tools. Some of them do. Casemiro's down tools. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. He wants to leave. They just look confused. Why am I seeing Bruno not play fucking up front for the whole game? Gets the last 20 minutes. Yeah, he hasn't had a shot. Oh, he had one shot. He hit the bar in the entire game. And then the last 20 minutes, he's playing up front. I'm seeing him run everywhere. Because the manager's told him to just go and do what you want. He's not coached him. I'm not even going to blame Bruno anymore. Why am I seeing it? Because he hasn't been told by the manager. The manager's told him to just do whatever you want, mate. Do you know what I mean? Why am I seeing Anthony still on the pitch? I get he scored the goal. Yeah, cool. But because the reason why, I tell you why he's on the pitch. Tell you why he was on the pitch. Yeah. Firstly, obviously, Højlund's stopped another stinker. By the way, your manager who bought him, by the way, same with Onana. You're all criticising Onana, but you're not looking at the big elephant in the room. Who the fuck bought Onana? Who worked with Onana at Ajax? It's a Ten Hag signing, just like Mount, just like Højlund. What an awful summer we had. An absolute disgraceful summer. All four of his signings. Højlund worked with his brother's agent. That's a Ten Hag signing. We know that it's all brand enveloped up anyways. That's all something fishy going on there, bruv. That's like the fucking Mediterranean Sea. Yeah, that was, oh mate, that's a very fishy signing. Same with most of his signings, actually. That's why, you know what I mean, the Ajax guy's been done for insider trading, bruv. You know what I mean, someone needs to look at Ten Hag on that, bruv. But they don't care. They got no respect for us. No respect for Man United, these fans, right? Mount he wanted him at Ajax and not worked with him, but he was in the Eredivisie, Mount was. And, Ten Hag wanted him. Ten Hag wanted him for a few years ago. Yeah. Who else we got? Onana, obviously, everyone criticising him. I don't think he's a bad goalkeeper personally, but he's not great, is he? Who signed him? Oh yeah, Ten Hag. Why? We know that. We know that because we know Ten Hag wanted a new goalkeeper, and we know Ten Hag has worked with Onana before. And number 4, Amrabat on loan, who come on and just the only thing I saw him do was slip in the first 2 minutes of him being on the pitch. It is a disgraceful. It's a disgracia to the badge, to the great history of Man United. He is a dirty stain on our history. Yeah, and I cannot wait for him to sit there and gaslight fans as well. I don't want to talk about something because just before I get into play ratings, Ten Hag said, right, and I'll quote this. He said in a press conference a few weeks ago, I vote because, by the way, this is what people don't understand. Do you know how bad this is? Imagine if you was a player on the bench, yeah, and you consistently see your manager slagging you up, like basically you playing because another player's injured, and he's consistently slagging you off. Yeah, why would you play for him? Why would you? But do you know what it is? Because he wants to protect his own ego. Yeah, he can't just say, yeah, we're playing bad, we need to do better. He can't say that. He has to blame it on other things, like the players that, well, they're not going to play for you, are they? If you're not going to play your own team, are they? Like, if you're going to say they're not part of your team. They're not gonna say, do you know what I mean? Anyways, we'll talk about him another time, bruv. Do you know what I mean? This melting. Oh, he's an absolute melt. Yeah? He goes, I've only ever had my starting 11 once fully fit. Let me tell you something now. Do you know what game he said? Manchester City at home. I'm pretty sure he said that. If he said City away, could be wrong. He said City at home. Right? Now, let me tell you something, Mr. Ten Hag. Who was the £60 million centre-back you signed? Lisandro Martinez. Let me tell you something, Ten Hag. He was on the bench winning that game, or I don't even know if he played. All I know is Luke Shaw played centre-back, and Manasseh played left-back. So, let's have it right. His fully fit starting 11, he wouldn't have his £60 million centre-back starting for us. Class manager, that is. Also, you got rid of De Gea, who started that game, in case you didn't know. So, clearly, is that... You contradicted himself there. Does anyone ever pick up on this? Why doesn't the press ever do this? Why doesn't anyone ever call him out for it? Oh, but the media don't call him out. Why don't the media report about this? Why don't the media call him out for these stupid things he says? Like, that game was not his fucking starting 11 because Martinez was on the bench. Unless he's lied to us and wasted our money and just given Ajax another fucking 60 million, might as well went into the whole bank account of fucking Man United, bro. Just give it to Ajax without any fucking players. Do you know what I mean? Ridiculous. Yeah? It's honestly, it's hilarious. And I swear Martial played striker. So maybe that is what he means. You had Martial fit, Martial, Anthony and Rashford. But I'm sure we've probably played that starting 11 a few times. I don't know, right? I'm not really too fussed. Because every manager gets injuries. Look at the Villa manager, Unai Emery, who's an elite gaffer. Yeah, did he have all his players fit? His starting centre back got fucking ACL on the fucking first game of the season. What did he? Does he sit there moaning? Oh, I don't have my players. I don't have my this. Is he sitting there? I got a process. We have to next season. You know, it's not going to be easy. No, you fucking melt, bruv. What is it about next season, bruv? You're not going to be here next season. And I guarantee we'll be better than you. We'll be better than this season. It will be better. We will be playing better. We might not be in the final. Yeah, which we're gonna fucking lose. I'm not even gonna be optimistic anymore. I'm done. We are gonna lose. We're gonna get battered. Yeah, we're gonna get battered. We probably won't concede 1 or 2 goals because we just got this weird judge around us where we seem to not get battered this season. But touch wood, because bruv. It wouldn't surprise me if we go and get smashed in that final. And then maybe these fucking melts will wake up. Because they've got no respect for themselves. No respect for Man United. They're sitting there waffling, lying to people. How can you sit there and criticise the signing of Onana? Who signed Onana? Who signed Højlund? Do you know what I mean? Who gave Rashford a new contract? Who gave Bruno a new contract? Who gave Garnacho a new contract? Who gave Dallo a new contract? Did he give Wan-Bissaka a new contract too? I could be wrong. He might not have. Yeah. Who signed Manasseh? Obviously, Manasseh, there's something going on there. We don't really know what that is, right? Bruv, this is disgraceful now, man. This is getting out of hand. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna have to get in player ratings, bruv, because this is gonna. I could go on for days, but I could waffle on for days about this shit. Yeah, we're in a mud, mate. Yeah, and the cheek of him this season, earlier in the press conference, to go, well, yes, you have to be realistic next season. We will not be competing. Already right next season off. You're not going to be here next season anyway, so fucking do one. You cunt. Yeah. Oh, but it's abuse. Oh, but it's abuse. You mustn't abuse him. Anyways, in goal, Onana. To be fair, he made about 5 saves that game and then just gave away a penalty. 6. Do you know what I mean? It's whatever, innit? We got popped off the park and he's making saves, fair enough. But when you have a bozo moment, don't you? So, yeah. Right back, Spider-Man. I mean, this is what happens when you sign. Thanks, 1 second. No, so, I'm waffling on too much after eating. Yeah. This is what happens when you sign a right back from Crystal Palace. What do you expect? Do you know what I mean? What do you expect? He can't pass a ball forward. Can't pass it 5 yards. He only knows how to get into position and do a little jump over the ball, step over the ball, and then back pass. That's all he knows how to do. Can't shoot. Can't pass. Can't cross his legs. Couldn't cross a road. Do you know what I mean? If there was a zebra crossing, he wouldn't be able to get across it. Yeah, there'll be the car will stop and he'll be sitting there. The geezer will get out of the car and start trying to have a fucking fight with him, mate. Because he wouldn't be able to cross the road. Yeah, the geezer is trash. Yeah, end of. Bin him. Send him back to Palace. 30 million. I'm sure they'll buy him. 20 million. Anything. Yeah, he is not that good. And honestly, mate, I'm riled. Maguire, don't think he did much wrong. Same, I give him and Casemiro a 5. Don't think they did anything wrong. Don't think they did anything great. Left back. Who else? Who else? Who played left back? Dallo. So of course he did. I always forget. Fucking me. Dallo, again. He wasn't great today, but do you know what it is? At least he can actually do something when he gets forward. At least he can actually do so. He can actually put a ball in the box. 6. He's just fundamentally a better football player than Wan-Bissaka, but I'll go Dallo 6. I even give Wan-Bissaka a rating 3, mate. He was awful, absolutely stunk out the gaff. Mainu, don't think he played bad. Don't think he played great. 6 again. Yeah, I just think he's being drowned by the fact that there's no one around him. There's no technical players around him as well. We're getting hit under so much pressure, and he's not a player that play. He's not a defensive player. He's a player that likes to have the ball, likes to control games, likes to dictate. Do you know what I mean? And obviously when you're him at 19, now he is, and you're playing consistently week in, week out, yeah, in a dross system in midfield, that the midfield is the weakest part of our team, and that's the most important part of the team. The midfield is the weakest part of the team because we just get swarmed through every time. It's a massive gaping hole. Do you know what I mean? It's like the Luna, the thing triangle, Luna triangle, whatever it is called, yeah. And it's just a massive, like a dark hole, just sucking it in, bruv, and just sucking all the shots in. Do you know what I mean? So it's like just massive gaps everywhere. And I'm like, he's probably sitting there going, where do I go? Do I mark this guy? Do I track this guy? What do I do? What do I actually do? Because I'm remember, he's new, bruv. He's 19. Do you know what I mean? He's 19 playing in midfield. Yeah. I don't want to bring up age. I don't like using age because I can see the player there. I can see the fundamentals. I can see the dribbling. I can see the passing. I can see the finishing. I can see the shooting. I can see everything. But I'm looking at him going, bruv, he's using all of his energy because he's having to track back all the time. Yeah, because we're under so much pressure. Players shouldn't have to track back 24/7. Man City players probably run the least amount in the league, or up there least amount in the league, because they don't have to. And when I say that, I mean when they don't have the ball. Why? Because they don't have to. Do you know what I mean? They don't have to. Yeah, we'll discuss more things like this soon, Merv. Honestly, I'm vexed. Ericsson, again, same with Manu, but I don't expect anything from Ericsson because I know his legs are gone. I also know that he doesn't want to play for this manager, and I don't blame him because the manager's done nothing but single him out. Not single him out in press conferences, but the manager, as he said when he went international break, I don't know why I'm not playing anymore. The manager hasn't said anything to me. Imagine that. The manager just thinks you can just drop players. You have to say stuff. You have to talk to people. People don't realise these players are human beings, mate. You have to tap into them mentally. If you can't tap into a football player mentally, you're never going to get the best out of them. It's just how fucking football works. If Pep drops a player, I tell you now, he tells the player, he explains to the team why he's doing that. Because that's how players will keep faith in you. If you just drop a player and don't say anything, and then every player's sitting there, oh, fucking hell, this geezer's talking again. He's going to sit there and I can't even understand him because he's sitting there going, do this, do this. It's so open, with the system is very clear to see. We're going to just play it. I actually don't understand what he would say. Like, I actually wouldn't know what he would say. I wouldn't know what he would say. What does he say to them in, like, the meetings? What does he say? How does he prepare for games? What does he say? You can tell the players. You can tell he's not a very like. When you look at him, you can tell that the geezer will not be up and jumpy and making players feel comfortable and laughing, and you can tell he won't be. Oh, mate. Anyways, Bruno, again, I thought he created quite well. Players not finishing their chances are not his fault today. Some of them, these chances created, as I always say, very awful stat, big chance created and chance. Be very careful with them type of stats, yeah? They're worse than women, trust me. You don't trust them stats. Them big chance created and them chances created, because they are not big chances, they're not chances created. But today, I think there were times where he definitely should have assist. And then he obviously got the license to just run around in the last 20 minutes, try to score. Poor back pass. I know he didn't score, but poor back pass from the Burnley player. And Anthony was through, and luckily we scored. But, yeah. I mean, he actually jumped into the shot at the end as well. Amad Diallo was going to have a shot, and it actually might have gone in. But I think Bruno expected him to shoot between below, and Bruno started moaning at him after, which is typical Bruno, just absolute prat. Yeah, when Bruno was the one that actually jumped into the shot, but whatever, things like that happen. 5, nah, 6. He created a few chances. That's it. Not too. I'm not in a good mood to be giving him high ratings. Yeah, Anthony, 6. Couple shots on target, and that's what kept him on. Yeah, he scored a goal, and yeah, I mean, celebrated like Make a Wish Foundation, just like fucking Hoyland. Yeah. Need I say more? Need I say more? He had about 5 shot on target. Ridiculous for him, to be fair. That's probably the most he's got all season in one game. Do you know what I mean? He's probably got more shots on target in this game than he's had all season. Who played on the left? Garnacho, again, did nothing. His brother's sitting there crying on fucking Twitter. I mean, his brother's a weirdo as well. How can you stand your brother on Twitter, mate? Like, get a life, mate. You absolute creep. You are a weirdo. But yeah, his brother is a weirdo, by the way. His brother's a proper Twitter fan who just look now. He's bought Twitter X, got the money trying to get ad revenue, or not ad revenue, impressions revenue or whatever it is. Yeah. Off the fact that his brother's a professional footballer and he's interacting with fans and he's fucking slagging off players like Saka, and his brother's just a weirdo. Do you know what I mean? You can tell they're both weird, both kind of weird guys. Do you know what I mean? Every time Garnacho misses a shot, he does some weird facial expressions to try and get a TikTok edit. He thinks I ain't stupid. He thinks I can't see him. I can see you, mate. You're trying to get a TikTok edit. Ridiculous, bruv. Anyways, move on from a mutant. I give him a 5 out of 10. Poor. Did nothing. Actually, I give him a 4. He wasn't as good as Maguire or Casemiro. No, I give him a 4. Poor. Awful. We had about 6 shots and got 1 on target. Awful, mate. Oh yeah, Trasmus. Again, didn't even have a shot. He's just meaty, mate. He's just meaty. His hold up plays meaty. He panics every time he gets into the final third. He's meaty. Well, but do you know what I mean? He's young, so you can't judge him until he's played 356 games for this club. And then that's when we can judge him. Do you know what I mean? I'm never giving up on him. I don't care. That's what fucking mutants on Twitter will be like. Fuck off, mate. Geezer's trash. Move him. Bin him in the summer. Do you know what I mean? Bin him while we still can. Get some money for him. Because he's awful. He is trash. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I've got nothing else to say. I'm out of energy, mate. I'm going to go make some food again. Because I'm hungry. Thanks for watching, guys. Honestly, do you think I want this? Do you think I want to be sitting here moaning every? I can't, man. This is not good for my health. Watching this shit. It's poor, man. Poor. Oh, but how can you blame Ten Hag for this? We missed so many chances. Deluded, honestly. Anyways, see you later. Thank you for watching.